Almost time to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Defeat the Balladeer. Next time on Genshin Impact. Guys, I'm excited. And we're back. And we're back, guys. We're going to go talk to some locals here. Ask them for some information. We are getting into the final part of the Archon Quest. Now, this is... Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. I got the hiccups here. This is Chapter 3, Act 4. Act 4, y'all. Let's get it. Here we go. What's up, Kazan? Talk to me, buddy.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers?
Yeah, the village.
Oh, let me think.
Come on. I don't have all day.
When I was eating dinner the other day,
Mhm,
I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and...
Eating mushrooms and tree roots, you know, like you do.
I go around eating that kind of stuff.
What do you mean? Mushrooms? I grew up on mushrooms and tree roots. Chat, when I was a kid, my parents only fed me mushrooms and tree roots, and I turned out great.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
You just saw someone eating mushrooms and tree roots, and you were just like, all right, bye. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, you do you, buddy. You do you. Like, you're not going to sit around and watch that guy, see what else he does? Might be an interesting afternoon, you think? Apparently not. Apparently not, chat. Shani.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Sino's so direct. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
And I don't?
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars.
So, what?
It's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
So the first guy was like, oh, you, the mad scholars, you mean the village keepers. And this person's like, the village, I mean the mad scholars. Yo, she doesn't like him very much. I don't trust her. Shani, what are you hiding? Let me in. Let me take a look around your house.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Are you saying that you feel sympathetic towards them, but you still call them mad scholars? It's a little backhanded, Shani. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, Saru, thank you so much for hanging out, man. You have a great time playing League. I hope you don't get too humbled.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Oh, Isak, you sweet summer child.
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Esau.
He was standing right in front of you.
Nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right? He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground.
Whoa, doing something with... Okay.
It's surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Yeah, probably not. You don't seem that powerful, impressive. Seem kind of like a jerk, Shani. I'm unimpressed by your presence. Hello. Hello. Aha! Surprise! Jabari.
Have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual.
Yeah.
I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them.
Terrified of the village keepers.
Complaining about how I don't make enough mora. Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Maybe you should make some more Mora.
Thank you for taking care of him.
Go get another job.
It was nothing. Hey, you're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you.
Okay.
I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Thanks, Jabari.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh. What's wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Say anything for now.
Okay.
Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Aha. Sneaky, sneaky time. I'm ready. Well, I can't stay very quiet if I don't get a sneaky, sneaky option. So I'm just gonna run fast. Shoo!
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Okay.
The mighty Scarlet King, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
It's so interesting that they're saying they don't believe in any other gods. Like, they don't believe any other gods are the true ruler, or they don't believe any other gods exist, because like there was Archon wars and things, and this whole world was shaped by gods, and people have visions which are the powers of gods channeled through them. Like, obviously gods exist in this world. What are you talking about? You don't believe in other gods? You think the Scarlet King is like controls all the elements and he gives out all the visions? That's a little close-minded of you there, buddy.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever.
We're going with deranged now, not just mad,
Also
bro.
insane just before the fall of the Scarlet King's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and the Scarlet King. Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared?
Maybe.
If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Bro, we're talking about human sacrifices now? I don't know how I feel about the Scarlet King guy.
That does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
No!
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Brother, need you to calm down.
Repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Ooh, Sino. Sino gonna hit him with it.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Oh, bro. You done made Sino mad.
Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
On his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King's resurrection.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that the Scarlet King will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Oh. Yo, you got an EM god? Let's go.
Talking.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place?
Well, didn't they save your city from collapsing? Just saying.
Praying for the Scarlet King's speedy return. Our also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall.
Bro.
They're all willing to serve under the Scarlet King and fight for a share of the glory.
Is that so?
Haha.
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty.
Wow.
I'm just saying what the others said.
Wow. Don't blame me. I'm just doing what everyone else did. Man, it's not good. That's not a good excuse there, buddy.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
What about you, man?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
Oh, tell me.
Many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages.
Excuse you.
You'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody.
Yo, thank you for stopping by, Aragon. I appreciate you, man. Good luck with that homework. Lurk away.
Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Hey, yo.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
Yo, Sino, not very happy right now. Gotta say,
Scared Paimon half to death.
I liked it.
That was pretty terrifying.
Sino's like, oh, aren't you?
Sure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Oh, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
All the more reason for you not to get on his bad side, Paimon, like you do with everyone else.
I heard that.
I'm not sorry. Why do I have to say sorry?
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Okay. Maybe we could check the scholar's homes.
Very well.
Let's go breaking and entering.
I'm here.
Sounds like a plan to me. Damn.
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
No, for real, ask your grandpa. Can I have his hand-me-downs? Come on. Wow. Is that how kids run? Imagine running like that. Couldn't be me.
Oh, he likes to be alone.
Da 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 da.
Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers.
Your grandpa seems weird, bud.
He's out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
All right, bud. Also, I like how he is dragging his feet along, making these deep imprints into the sand. Also, look at this. Look at this. Yeon, footprints in the sand, right? Yoimiya, footprints in the sand, right? Bennett, footprint in the sands, right? Kazuha. Aww. Man, I saw something on TikTok that said Kazuha didn't leave footprints in the sand. And I was so excited that he was a light little animal boy. What is false? I feel cheated and lied to, chat.
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays. There sure isn't much here.
Interesting. Little tent. Zina, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
Incense?
Uh-oh.
Please don't say it's the same one as before.
Uh-oh. It's the Ermin Soul scent, chat.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
Yep, that's right.
Traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari.
Oh, you know Tignari too, Sino?
You? Are you two friends?
Oh, that's right, they're both from the academia, Avi. Oh?
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No, no need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it's in the forest where a scholar was meditating.
Forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues. It's when I connected to Ermin Soul. Alright. Observe goods. These are all daily necessities. Looks like someone's been living here in here this entire time. Okay. Oh? Anything? Nothing. Wait, what was that? Observe footprints. At least rather clear. Mushroom. What did you find, Sino?
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is.
Oh?
Take a look right here.
Yes, that's sand.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
You found sand. Good, we're in a desert.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here.
Oh?
From the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in the direction of the door.
Someone else has been here, Sino.
Who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
Wow, you're not his friend?
You have to ask whoever.
He's your grandpa, bud. I thought you were his friend. Someone lured him away with incense.
So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
That is true. Paimon does get distracted by food literally all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food?
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge. Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
So who knows about that? Who knows that the scholars will follow the scent?
Much of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it to resurrect King Deshret?
Are the rumors really true?
It's the only lead we have so far.
The mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
It's highly likely.
Please, you have to save my grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Okay, Isak.
Better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
That's right, buddy.
Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
Alright, Sino, I'm about it. We got this. Let's head back to the village chief's house and tell them all about it. But first, let's get this Dendroculus. Wee. The fact that there's what 230 Dendroculi, chat. I don't even know how many I've gotten, like 40 so far. I have a lot to get still. Yo, I swear, this is like, I love this system of the little teleportation boys. It really makes traversing around in Sumeru feel so much smoother. Yo, I wish I could rock climb in like full rock climbing gear as good as Yelan can rock climb in heels. Let's be honest, chat. It's a little bit inspiring. Maybe I should try rock climbing in heels. Maybe it'll make me better. Never know until you try. Come on, Kazuha. Oh yeah, that's great rock climbing, Kazu boy. Kazuha.
Follow the wind.
Kazuha. Disappointed in you. Oh look, it's Dendroculus. Kazuha, I'm not disappointed anymore.
Right.
Chat is Dia.
Definitely looks a lot better.
Blessed Dia.
Be my choice too.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Ah, welcome back. Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
They look amazing on Kazu.
So, everything goes smoothly?
Reasonably.
Hatham didn't go with you?
Yo, James, thank you for that follow, man. Welcome to the dojo. Oh, steep bows. Welcome, welcome. What's up? What's up? How you doing tonight, James?
We haven't seen him at all.
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful?
Define useful. Because not really.
Okay,
I mean, I guess we found out that someone lured them away.
so someone used a
But
kind of
nothing else.
license to leave the exiled scholars away from the village.
Yep. I bet it was those guys.
Resurrection of the Scarlet King?
Mm-hmm.
First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars.
Oh, what about this, buddy?
See, there aren't many scholars.
What about this, buddy?
in these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here.
You're struggling to beat Child right now? Bruh. What's your team that you're using?
Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort. It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
I don't want to go back to the academia.
Would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Ooh.
Didn't you say
An
that
extra
you got
tip?
news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
Aha. You know these radicals.
Remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Enger, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
A
whoa.
lot of them are known around these parts.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you mean Jabari, the Jabari that we just talked to earlier, Jabari? Because that guy had a beard. Did we just talk to one of the radicals? Yeah, I would say definitely try with a healer. Even if it's just like Barbara or someone. Could make a big difference. And then just be patient. You know, definitely try to focus on avoiding his attacks and then hitting just during those like opportune moments. Don't try to rush it too fast, or else a lot of his attacks that, you know, either move quick, like when he moves quickly or when he shoots and targets you pretty quickly around, you know, move, and then there's always like that little break in between the attacks where you have a chance to hit him. Yeah, I feel like I've heard these names somewhere before. Are those all the people that we talked to earlier?
These guys have one
No,
thing in common,
I think just Jabari.
and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. The way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
I mean, Jabari did say that his wife wanted him to have more Mora.
Inside and out.
But Dia, Dia's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now. She knows he's there.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every Mora I've spent in the town
Yo,
has been
Dia winking at me though? Oh, chat my heart.
Let's head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Hey, yep. Dia giving Zyna orders?
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out.
Probably.
The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here.
I mean, hasn't
Compared
he like
mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs.
hung out
I've got no
in the desert a lot?
skills to speak of, but that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
Shouldn't he know this? He's from the desert. But also,
Go around and ask
I think
questions.
she's just putting on a show for the guy around the corner.
Fine.
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
Yes, I know. Stay here.
Sounds like a plan.
Yo, Dia's so crafty and smart, chat. Yo, I'm also really excited for Dia's story quest. I think it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to learn more about her backstory. I can't wait for her banner chat. Like, honestly, I really want to C6 her. I'm going to start a campaign over on TikTok, chat. Everyone send me $1 and I'll C6 Dia. It'd be easy. I have 48,000 followers on TikTok. If everyone of them send me like 10 cents, I could C6 Dia, chat. We can do it, chat. We can do it as a community. We'll come together for C6 Dia. We got to do it.
Time to go.
Chat, how do people that don't have Yelan get around? Because sprinting feels so slow to me after having her skill for so long.
Take it easy.
Let's go. Going to Caravan. Oh, I guess I could just teleport to Caravan Rabat. That'd probably be a lot faster. But sometimes you just gotta run, chat. Sometimes you just want to. Sometimes you just want a Dia run. You use Kaza. Fair, valid, I guess.
Well, here we are again.
By the way, I meant Yelan run, not Dia run. But I just got Dia on the brain, chat, because she's all I think about.
I'm amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid. Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
But if you go like a little bit south of the wall of Samiel, there's like giant openings between the desert and the jungle. It does not make sense. Make it make sense.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim.
That's fucked up.
We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more.
I don't like that, chat.
Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving.
Oh, when are we not iridescence? When are we not?
One in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate. Even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. I hate that. Hate that.
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I understand how she feels.
Hey, Dia. You're not thinking about doing anything scary, are you?
Oh, I hope she does.
No, not at all.
Yes.
This just
Do it.
gets me thinking.
No, do it, Dia. Do it.
Besides, we're
Do
here
it.
for pure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Pokemon.
Shh.
That's what she was gonna say, right? We gotta catch those Pokemon.
It's crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here.
Which no one told me? You think that's something that you should talk to me about before we get here? Dia. I think we need to work on our communication a little bit.
Take it easy.
But it's my fault. It's not your fault. Nothing is ever her fault, Chad. Couldn't be. She's perfect.
None of them are here today.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
That dude looks like a nerd.
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Oh,
Dia, you know this nerd?
who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
Hello, nice to meet you, nerd.
Oh, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
Hey, yo, what?
We've had
We're gonna
drinks
throw-
together a few times. You could say we go back a ways.
I'm about to throw hands with Saki here.
As far as my friends
Back
here,
off.
they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So,
Whoa!
looking for someone?
Yeah.
Zaki, the fuck?
Delavar or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
I don't trust Zaki. What if that guy likes Dia? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna. Whew, you're not gonna make it out of Caravan Rabat. I'll tell you that much. You taking me to some place? Some place in the desert? Yo, he not coming back from that place in the desert, chat. No way. Not gonna happen. Bye bye, Zaki. No one's ever gonna find your body. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this man, chat.
Are we there yet?
I don't trust this man.
Yep, this is the place.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Why don't you take a guess?
Yep.
Go on. A wild stab in the dark.
You're gonna get slain, Zaki.
You're like lambs to the slaughter.
Yo, you're about to get got. Yes. We get to take Zaki out. Chat, he trying to take a move on Dia.
Come on, Dia.
He going down.
Really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the academia to look for the missing scholar.
She wants you to know that, Zaki.
You've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. I knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
No, but Dia gonna kick your ass.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the
She gonna
tavern
fuck
have
you up,
stronger
Zaki.
bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the academia.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Engar, you're here too.
Yeah, where's Jabari? Yeah, now we get to kill both of them. Bet.
No see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise the most.
See?
I
Excuse
thought
you?
A fellow desert dweller would understand that the Scarlet King is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve us.
Bro. Also, iridescence. That's a great idea. I think that needs to happen ASAP. We're gonna fix that soon.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds.
Just let me kill you all already. It'll take me literally 5 seconds.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Dia.
Enough talking. Get him.
Dia. How dare you say this? I'm only your friend because of my money?
Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
Alright, deal. Yo, do we finally get to see Dia fight? No. Hoyover is such a tease. What did I tell you guys? 10 seconds. Done. Oh, that was so hard.
Impossible. How could you?
Because you got because you a little bitch.
What do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki? How did you say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop.
Yeah, you tell him, Dia.
The informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action.
Ooh, neither have I.
Even though you heard we
Hoyoverse.
were monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting. That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
And you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
Damn. One swift kick. Ooh, why not me though? Why not me?
Should be all of them.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
Oh, that was, yes. As if it needed more confirmation, iridescence. Factual. Factual. Yes, please.
Oh, you mean the funny name she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit, Paimon can't remember them all.
Paimon, there was literally 3. You got 2 of 3.
Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves.
They came up with their own nicknames? That's lame.
Share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how the Scarlet King is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
Delicioso.
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
The duck-tailed bearded crook, Jabari, who was talking about how his wife wants him to make more Mora, because he's broke.
That's what you wanted to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to.
Yep.
You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't.
Ah.
I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
How smart of you, Dia.
Wow, what a genius idea! Well, that's an expert mercenary for ya.
Indeed.
Ah, you're too kind. It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
About what?
About
About
what?
how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Yeah.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person, Dia.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer helping us. Who's your employer? Is Dunyazad paying you to hang out with me?
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
Are you sure?
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyazad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyazad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently.
True.
The radicals' blind belief in the Scarlet King, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the Academia's trickery.
Unbelievable. Can't.
Unlike them, you can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia's such a good person, chat.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, look at that. We just get to go right back to the village. Love it.
I'll let you take it from here.
Why didn't we just slay them?
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Please stand by.
Do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too.
Alright, if you say so.
She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
Yes, ma'am. She knows how to use rope. Ooh, it is indeed another important deal factor iridescence.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
What, in case we go rock climbing, Natty? What did... In case we go rock climbing.
You heard the question. Now answer me.
Yo, what's going on in there? Ooh. Excuse you?
You heard the question. Now answer me.
Can I look inside? Is there like a little peephole?
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word.
Hey. Hey, iridescence. What is going on in there? Yo, what is going on in there? I mean, I want to see. Can I have a peek? It's the next morning. I have to wait till the next morning? Bruh. Zoop. Just literally standing here for 24 hours.
Have you ever kept goldfish? Hey, Dia!
Hey, Dia.
Right on time.
Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh,
It is important.
Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility.
Yo, she's strong.
Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Yeah! I think you're great too, Dia.
For that.
Aww. Sino just...
He's pretty early too.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
Oh?
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Hey, yo?
You mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Bro, what was happening in there?
Come on in, everyone.
Excuse me.
Come on, let's go inside.
I don't know if I want to. Let's go in. Carefully.
Candace,
You want to steal my scarabs?
you look furious.
Do I?
Oh.
What gave it away?
Candace had a hard night.
No mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
True bloodlust?
I need to work on
Bruh.
my composure.
Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Oh, damn.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn, she broke them.
Don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
Well, looks like Sino.
Ooh.
You fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the Village Keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. Here, to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal.
Bruh,
Tell me,
you done fucked up.
what would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please, have mercy!
Nah, for Zaki, especially, no.
We may both be desert dwellers, but there is one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of the Scarlet King will only result in war. And war serves no one. The people of our
Factual,
village care little
Candace.
about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry. I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I don't trust him.
I'm listening.
You might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about the Scarlet King's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in the Scarlet King's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
Bruh.
They're called Village Keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery
I know.
man. Spread word about the Scarlet King's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Sure he did. Who was this mystery man? Bet it was Totore.
That's one.
Huh? One what?
You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
I'm telling the truth. We don't know anything. It was all him.
2.
Uh-oh.
Got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was indeed the truth. Traveler, go on.
Thanks, Sino. Do you have any idea who this mysterious person might be?
If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That guy, he wears a cloak, and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself the Scarlet King's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What
Yo,
do
for real, Sumeru characters are savages, and I love it. What'd you just do, Sino?
Smooth.
Are they dead?
Okay, speak.
Oh, you just knocked them all out?
Suspicions are correct.
Maybe, or maybe they did.
The man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community.
Okay, Dr. Doppio, hi there, how are ya? Welcome into the stream.
It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they have.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands.
Interesting.
They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
No, we're not.
Not the academia again.
In Sumeru City, Sataria also mentioned King Desret's resurrection is just a part of the Academia's misinformation campaign.
Thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
People are nothing but tools in the eyes of the Academia. Changing their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes, ma'am, dear.
Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Sounds good, Paimon. The VR was fun. Yo, that's awesome. I really want to get a VR headset sometime. All right. Great Red Sand. People of the desert worship the sun. That's the land in the direction of the sun at noon. It's called the land of Upper Setek. Teka? Setek? Hi, Thumb. Hi there, buddy.
Where did you come from?
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages, and now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
Well?
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
You've played Genshin in VR, yo. How was it? Tell me.
Paimon's so mad! Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead.
Never mind. Paimon's got nothing.
Because he's too beautiful.
It's super obvious to pick with this guy.
Right?
Makes it so hard.
He's just too good looking.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Obviously.
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
Well, I'll hide them.
Enough with the silent treatment!
Maybe he's giving us time to think.
No. I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Oh, Sino?
Hatham,
Bruh.
you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold of you to question our choices.
It's true, I'll hate them.
You're all talk.
While you were investigating, I had my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Okay.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
Really?
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts.
Whoa, buddy!
Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Well, if you were with us, we would have found it.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
Oh my goodness.
What did you learn?
He's a little full of himself, chat.
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
Okay.
How do you think the residents of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
The first one was silence. This is excited silence.
You mean some of them lied to us?
Yeah, obviously.
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons.
It was the second lady we talked to.
Said, most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether the Scarlet King or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them.
I knew she was sus.
By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So, you're saying we can find new info from someone we've already spoken to? You mean people don't just tell me everything they know right away?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your every move since you arrived.
I knew it. She's a sassy baka.
To someone who only wants to live their life in peace, Any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
You look like a sussy baka.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the the Mad Scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are Scarlet King fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the Radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night.
Oh.
The young miss was very much awake during that time.
So she lied.
Why would she lie?
Paimon, he just explained that. Were you not listening?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
Maybe we should.
On this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
We're on it.
We're on it. All right, let's go and terrify this poor woman even more, chat, because that's what we do. We go into places where we're not welcome. We terrify the residents. Hey, Dr. Doppio, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the dojo. Os, deep bow. So welcome. What's up, guys? A quick reminder that every 100 followers, we give away a blessing of the welcome moon. We're about 7 followers away from our next blessing of the welcome moon. If you guys are enjoying the stream, drop a follow so you're notified on when we go live next. And get us closer to that welcome giveaway for everyone. We also have a welcome giveaway going on right now over in Discord. You can click that link right there. Join the Discord, join the welcome giveaway. While you're at it, why don't you click that link there too? Go ahead and check out my other socials. Follow me over there if you so choose. Let's go terrify this poor woman.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Earn her trust.
Really that simple?
Well, you could just talk to someone? What?
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hi, Miss Shani.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of the Scarlet King can truly change Sumeru for the better?
No.
Why is that?
Because it's results in conflict.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Or I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
It's true. I'm from another world, and Paimon's from
We've met
fucking somewhere.
people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Oh, now you open the door? Well, then trust me.
Apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Well, I thought you were sussy, so I didn't want to come back anyway.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in the Scarlet King. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors.
Ooh.
Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
You know, honestly, it's messed up.
I stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened.
Poor Shani.
The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
Oh, you know something? Tell me. Tell me now.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
Yes, I will. I would never tell anyone your secrets, Jenny. Come on. Paimon, on the other hand, I make no promises on. 1 second, chat. Yes, tell me your secrets.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Alhaitham.
Please.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
I think you should go talk to someone.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion.
I'm a little concerned about you.
More frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often. And when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
This with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night.
Well, that's terrifying.
But because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Is it coming from that weird pyramid with all the energy flowing into it? Maybe?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
Oh, an old haunted hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We don't need to go check out that hospital. I don't want to go there.
Let's go.
Let's not go. Why is there no option to say, hey, Alhaitham, you can go and I'll come and you just come later and just tell me what happened, because I don't want to go anywhere near there. Especially if there's strange crying noises coming from it. That sounds terrible. Thanks, but I'll pass. Why are we doing this? Why are we going here? I don't want to be here. This sounds bad, chat. I don't want to take a picture of it either. Yeah, look, this is creepy even in daylight. And I'm here at night? Bruh. I don't like this. Seely, go to your home. So I can, I don't know, go get killed by ghosts or something. Okay, yeah, bye. You little punks. No, I don't want to talk to you right now. I want to just slay you. Can you stop it? I will take out all of my ghost fears on you. So at least you're real. I know I can slay you. I don't know how effective my bow and arrow is against ghosts. Are you kidding me? Get me out of here.
Whoa. Is this the place? It's in terrible shape. And there's sand everywhere.
There's sand everywhere. We are in a desert right now, Paimon. Where else do you think the sand will be? Were you expecting something else aside from sand in the desert, Paimon? Sheepa leap.
Monsters, watch out!
Okay. Hilly churros I'm fine with, chat, as long as there's no ghosts. Bring on all the hilly churros. That's fine, I'll fight hilly churros all day. Hilly churros, eremites. Just miss me with those ghosts, okay? Sploop. Bye-bye, buddy.
quietly now.
Oh yeah. What do you mean enemy reinforcements incoming? I didn't sign up for this. Oh, hey there, bud.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Chat. When your 5-star has no 5-star burst emote. Cry. Okay, well, he's gone. Forget Paimon. When he said desert, she probably heard dessert. Probably. I am not with the ghost. Yo, why is it daytime now? It was nighttime.
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, you know, something like that. He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Just like intro. But I know you use a sword. So how did you just that could be a heightened skill. You just I'm ready for it.
Hey, we haven't found Squad. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
I'm skipping all banners until they release Alessio simping for the name.
Patience.
We love it.
Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then,
Yes.
I'm taking a break.
You're like, I'm sitting right here.
He sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
Huh? The natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh? When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Reading physics and the laws of motion.
You got that?
So he's just reading the laws of motion. Very good.
Reading your book. See ya.
I'll hide them. Reading his physics.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
It wouldn't kill you to read a book once in a while either. Maybe it's time you spread your wings and become learned.
What good is that gonna do for you? You're acting like one of those annoying grown-ups who go around nagging people to focus on their studies.
Yeah, the more you learn, the more money you can earn to support me, Paimon.
Hey, what gives? Shouldn't you be the one providing for Paimon?
No, you're the one who is following me around, bestie.
Oh, right. Okay then.
Yeah, where's your Mora?
Thank you for working so hard and earning so much Mora. If it weren't for
I
you,
do have 17 million Mora right now.
floating around in the ocean somewhere. Thank you.
Well, thank you for thanking me, Paimon. It's about time. It's only been 2 years. We're just sitting here all day, all night, at a creepy hospital. Bruh.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
You hear that noise? I hate it.
Huh? What was that sound?
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
I would not be walking towards the sound.
Paimon's not seeing anything.
Some bro in a trapdoor under there?
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
What do you mean? You just open up the...
Something is off about the interior here.
It's a trapdoor. It's pretty obvious. Why are you fall? Why are we... No, why are we going down here? I'm done.
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital this one?
Creepy.
Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Okay. But I don't like it. Wait, am I not supposed to go? Okay. Why did it keep me up there? Why couldn't it just spawn me down here where it showed me going? I will. Maybe because I have to do this. Okay, I see. All right, we got to figure out a way to turn off the sand there. Okay. Imagine you're in a hospital bed and the sound's coming from nearby rooms. Yeah, I would be leaving that hospital. All right, so I need to find an ancient key to unlock this. Okay. And be like, haha, yes, that is about all the time I have to be in your hospital. I feel better already. I think I'm fine. I'm gonna go home now. Bye. Got a Dendroculus. Got a Dendroculus. All right. Let's see.
This world is full.
Activate. Investigate elemental monuments around the hospital. Yes, sir. I guess I could use Tignari for this, but I don't want to. Oh wait, no, this one's already activated because that's the one that Mr. Hytham activated. That's right. Next. Here's one. Sploopy? Excuse you, sir. Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Or have they? Because they're now you're all gonna go away. Bye. Chat. Chat. Literally. Yelan, Yoimiya, done. That's all you need. That's all you need in life. You need Yelan, you need Yoims, and you're good to go. There's the next one. Hi there, friendos! Aw, you're such cute little desert animals. Like, you know, creepy ass scorpions and shit that I hate. Goodbye! Alright, look at that. Patient Abbas, male, 23 years old, mole on the left side of the forehead. Okay, survival would be difficult without professional medical care. The patient's survivability, once found, immediately informed. Don't give up, stay positive, all things under the watchful eye of the divine. Don't ever give up. The rest of the document is written unreadable by weathering. C1 Yelan is so funny, right? Freaking love Yelan. Hey, what up, Fusion? How you doing, bestie? Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Monday, minty bean soup. Tuesday, salad, biryani, fish with cream sauce, potato boat. Wednesday, shashuka, bean cake. The remaining sections are blank. I mean, that doesn't sound like bad food at all. Sounds pretty legit. I'm about it. Gates of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Ibrahim, Tuesday, blanked out. Wednesday, Amodi, the remaining sections are blank. So it just goes up to Wednesday? Chat, what happened after Wednesday? So darkened remains of a stem inside the vase. This probably used to hold flowers. The words for Avon are on the bottom of the bottle. Seems to be a gift for someone named Avon. Dyed my hair a couple weeks ago, and the color of my hair made it look like Yelan's hair. Yo, let's go. Today the country caught on fire, but other than that, I'm good. Oh no, the county caught on fire. I thought you said the country. The county caught on fire. That's not good. I got Sino on 24 pity and Neil on 35 pity and 1 all 50 50 like Jean-Lee and Guy Neil. Is that lucky or is it normal? I mean, it's pretty lucky.
Look, there's someone over there.
That's the person crying down here.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming.
I mean, he looks pretty alarmed already, Paimon. Just saying.
Osmanthus wine.
Wait.
Wait. Do you know him? Excuse you?
His eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
Who is him?
You know him?
He's Razak, the senior.
This is my boy! My boy!
A senior at the academia, you say?
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem.
Oh?
Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become like this?
Question aside for the moment. Him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
Poor buddy. Oh, that looks like a bloody trail.
There are drag marks on the ground.
Yep.
They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
It looked like liquid.
Loaded with people?
Maybe loaded with people.
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner.
In their haste. It's Blue. Hello there, Ganyu meta slave. You hate her playstyle. Oh no. Oh no.
The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos.
Recalling it.
Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Is his symptoms familiar to the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Did he... Yeah. That code? I know the ones from the live stream are expired, but I don't know if that code's expired. The one from 3.1. Maybe it is. That's the one that came out at the very beginning of 3.1. Like 4 weeks ago. Maybe that code's expired. I know the 3 from the live stream. Yeah, that one's been around for about a month. I think it's good until the end of 3.1. The Aramite guy who went mad. The Mad King.
Oh.
The Mad Dude.
They're acting the same way.
Divine Knowledge Capsules are a bitch.
The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of the Scarlet King's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto the Scarlet King's followers.
I see this everywhere. What does backseating mean? Basically, it just means like if I'm doing like a quest or if I'm doing like a story or anything like this now, not to be like, oh, go here and this is how you do it, and like basically don't tell me like where to go and like what to do in the game unless I'm asking. Like if I ask like, oh chat, like I can't figure out where this is, like where is it? Then like help me out, but it's like, you know, don't be like, hey, you have to go here and do this and do this. Like basically like, you know, let me enjoy playing the game and you guys can enjoy watching, and then if I ask for help, for sure help. That's what backseating means.
Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface,
exactly, iridescence
of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of the Scarlet King and look for no further explanation than differences of belief.
Oh, I see.
The distrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, I missed you too, Fusion. I hope you've been doing absolutely fantastically.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Why indeed?
Throughout this process, one thing has changed. The scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons. An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Oh, damn.
Resource? For what exactly?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Oh.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible.
Bro, and then they just don't have any mind?
Great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night.
Wow.
No one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
I'm the Academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But...
Extracted from his mind?
Or perhaps, his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Bro.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
Yeah, right? What? Most of the mad scholars made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. The Academia is after. Safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatui, the Doctor, and the Balladeer, using divine capsules to turn the Balladeer into a god.
Face tells me you've realized the answer.
The Academia needs people who've been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit.
Yeah.
Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal?
What indeed?
I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Bro.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected. Just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that.
Nah, I didn't feel sympathy.
Suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Yeah.
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal, Alhaitham.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want.
I do what I want. I'm Alhaitham.
The knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full.
Alright.
That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he rejects the notion of great moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
They're weirdo.
You're probably right. Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
I mean, that's true.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general.
Wow.
There's nothing more to it than that.
Alhaitham full of himself over here. I'm just more likable. So what do we do with him?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Alright. What do we get? What is this? Ah, an ancient key! A key stolen by a masked weasel. Alright. Very interesting, chat. Hakim.
Take it easy.
Avon. Hakim. If there weren't crooked carvings of Arbaz, Abbas, and Sugar Jar. Oh, come on. I was reading that. On them, it'd be difficult to imagine this dirty clay jar was ever used to store your sugar.
Take it easy.
And we already saw that. Alright. Let's go up and see what's in this drawer here, y'all. Ooh. I wonder what sort of treasure we'll find here. Drawers are full of thin books. You browse them and find that they seem to be hospital documents such as medical records or financial statements. You shut the door in disappointment. Paimon thought there'd be some special treasure inside. Even the wooden barrels and crates we find on our adventure are better than this. At least those had cabbages or fowl inside. Huh? What's this? Looks like it fell out from over here. Let Paimon see. Maybe it'll lead us to treasure. Patient name Abbas. Gender male. Occupation farmer. Basic status at admission: scabby skin at limb extremities, multiple ulcers on the back, chest, and other bodily surfaces. Weakness of limbs and poor mobility observed. Mental faculties are coherent, though there are clear signs of fatigue, poor sleep quality, and poor appetite. Doctor in charge, Amudi. Week 1 of hospitalization. New scabs at limb extremities and enlarged ulcers. The left arm seems unusable and is in pain. Mental faculties are coherent, though there are clear signs of fatigue, poor sleep quality, and poor appetite. Doctor in charge, Amudi. Week 3 of hospitalization. The scabs are scale-like and are spread across the surface of the body. There is necrosis in multiple ulcers. The patient has fallen into a coma. Doctor in charge, Amodi. Week 9 of hospitalization. The necrosis of the ulcers has been effectively kept under control and no new scabs have appeared on the surface of the body. The patient is in a comatose state. Doctor in charge, redacted. Week 15 of hospitalization. The wound from the replacement treatment has not healed even after a long time. No new scabs have appeared on the surface of the body. There is weakness in the limbs and the patient cannot grasp items on their own. The patient is also experiencing fever and vomiting. Mental faculties are coherent, though fatigued, poor sleep, and unable to eat. Doctor in charge, redacted. Week 21 is hospitalization. We have started to manage to keep the scabs on the body surface under control, and the new limbs function has been restored. Yo, the new limbs function? So they replaced the arm? What? The patient is experiencing chronic coughing, is prone to fainting. Mental faculties are coherent and in a good state. Sleep quality and appetite are decent. Doctor in charge, redacted. Row? What does the other document say? Abbas, male farmer, doctor in charge, redacted. Status: after 20 weeks of treatment, specimen 4's new skin and new left arm? Bro, a new left arm? Have recovered well. No changes in appetite or sleep. Mental state fluctuations beyond the normal range. There have been multiple attempts to leave the care area. God's voice guides me is cited as motivation, and the specimen is believed to have delusional tendencies. Additionally, the God's voice described in the confession is possibly related to the resonant quake phenomenon present in the internal topographic structure of the dunes. It should be investigated to rule out ungovernable input interferences, increase supervision. Treatment protocol. The second phase of the blank trial is beginning to see results. The next phase, blank. Objective: specimen 4's organs? What? Blank following extensive examination. Sample 3 is the best material for the third phase of the blank trial. Before the implementation of blank blank is required. Continuous vomiting and skin blank is a normal occurrence. Blank must be prepared beforehand for the specimen 4 to maintain the circulation of blank. After completion of the basic blank operation, observe the subject for 1 week. If normal psychological or physiological activity is observed in the organs, the rate of deterioration of surface scabs is reduced, and the limb function is restored, the next phase of blank trial can commence. Physicians knows all specimens have one thing in common. Body elemental quantities were at abnormally high levels and were positively correlated with the severity of the disease. After the blank experiment, body elemental qualities were reduced and samples self-reported a reduction in symptoms. It is reasonable to hypothesize that there is a causal relationship, not causal. Causal relationship between elemental quantities and Elazar. More controlled trials should be conducted to exclude redundant variables. The enrichment process of elemental quantities in humans may be dynamically sustained after the completion of early blank experiments within a short period of time. Specimen 1's physical indicators trended to the norm in the later stages due to blank not being complete. The quantities of elements in the sample bodies rebounded and symptoms increased, leading to specimen 1 blank. Could not be recycled from materials. Yo, could not be recycled? Excuse me? Information obtained. Preparations must be made for long-term trials. Blank cannot be stopped before the specimen's symptoms have stabilized. Due to the nature of the trial, there must be a method to stabilize the sample's moods. Removal of blank may be attempted. Following the new methods, the material rejection rate has been significantly reduced. Specimens 2 and 3 develop mental instability due to associative connections to fundamental inner qualities of blank, and tended to attribute the disease to unverifiable divine punishment, consequently considering it blasphemy to accept blank as treatment. It is very interesting thought. Exploring neurostimulation and the resulting cognitive shifts could be a future research topic. Due to the above uncontrollable variables, they halted at stage 2, a shame. However, the materials provided by those 2 samples were the best quality materials so far. It is reasonable to believe that the perfect performance of specimen 4 is related to the material quality provided by these 2 samples. Ultimately, once the 3-stage experiment was completed, specimen 4's symptoms disappeared completely, proving that it is possible to use blank to control the elemental content of a person's body without relying on elemental power. There is potential for weaponization. Discussions of research on blank have been increased in the future. Humans have unlimited potential. It may be foolish of me as a researcher to write this, but with enough input, I might be able to reach the level of a god, or so some people might call it. Bro, I can read so fast I can never. I guess I just had a lot of practice reading. But this is literally explaining the precursor experiments that led to what they're doing to Scaramouche right now to turn them into a god. That's cool. What are you talking about? I didn't understand anything. I understood it. Could be underground water flow or creature activity. Nah, bro. That's cool. All right, let's go back. Those little, sometimes those little tidbits that you get in the documents and things in the quest are some of the most interesting pieces of information, you know? I like that, some of the story, if you didn't stop and do that, you would lose out on part of the story. I think it's really interesting. It's fun. It makes you feel like you're really doing detective work and investigating.
Take some water.
I am tired and thirsty. Thank you.
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Exactly, Iridescence.
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You tell everyone what you saw in the abandoned hospital and share your current theory. Yo, look at all that fruit. Looks delicious.
At one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge. Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now. Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
Who's the snitch?
Yeah, why is that?
Snitches get stitches.
We have a mole in our midst. One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
Are our friendships that shallow?
Yeah, bros.
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
The Akasha terminals?
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
Oh, hey, yo.
Simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole.
No.
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
I know. You have a point. But I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
Oh?
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra? As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details.
Yes.
Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to
Ah.
information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
Interesting.
If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you.
Oh?
Every so often comes a Yagarbaha Day. On this
A Yagarbaha Day?
academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules. I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
What?
The academia entered my information into the Akasha too? But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
Ah, they made an AI.
Are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered.
Yeah.
When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
Bro.
It predicted my every move.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think.
Bro. Poor Sino.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side. Tenacity of will and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from. Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
They escaped because of me.
Oh, Sino.
It's not like any of us would have known.
True that, buddy. True that. Oh.
If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
Use it against him. I like it, Sino.
It's an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now! If the academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
One step behind him.
That's right!
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon. Can't believe I just said that.
I must go.
Dia? Where's Dia going? I must follow.
Let's go, guys! After him! Please, wait! I want to go too!
No, Isak, you're gonna get killed.
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Isak's the mole.
I leave him in your hands.
Isak's the mole.
Let's go!
Isak is the academia mole. Nope. Don't trust the kid.
We're missing someone, though.
Yeah, Dia just left. How can you forget the most important member of our team? Candace, talk to me.
I'll be awaiting your good news.
That was pretty lame. Anpu, talk to me.
Please, stay safe, everyone.
Also pretty lame. Alright. You guys are boring me. I'm out. Peace out. Alright. Follow Sino. Sino, why are you 175 meters away from me? How am I supposed to follow you, bestie? Too fast for me, bud. Phew. Good thing I can teleport and you can't. Zip zap zoom. Here we go.
So, where do we go from here?
We find Dia.
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, I have to follow him? Ugh. You better run fast.
At the back of my hand.
Oh, you're not running fast.
Is that because you play here a lot? Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert. But I was...
Sino, you're so slow, bro. Just keep running. I promise you, I'll find you. I promise you I'm faster than you, too.
There's something here. What's this?
What is this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough work.
Now isn't the time for complaining, Paimon.
So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there, it looks like it's buried really deep.
With some effort, you managed to retrieve the buried object.
These are likely fragments of an academia developed device, something akin to a headset.
That looks like a cool helmet.
More than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here.
Interesting.
Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
I like it. We dig in the sand. I dig up another device. Don't even have to do it. They just tell me.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
You put him on all this sage's head?
Extract divine knowledge.
Oh.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan. They must have been attacked along the way.
What?
Perhaps.
I hope you're okay.
Yeah, Isak, why are you here, bud?
Your grandpa's gonna be fine.
'Cause you're the mole.
Rizak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand, I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Ah. How smart of you, sir.
They can't have gone far.
Okay.
Sand is so tiring.
Paimon, you float. What are you talking about running?
Flying, aren't you, Paimon?
Yes.
Is flying over sand tiring too?
Mm-hmm.
Of course it is.
Okay, Paimon. Whatever you say, Paimon. Paimon just like to complain, chat.
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Ooh, let's go figure out what the argument is about. Let's go beat him up.
They'll notice us.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting.
Dia?
Let's listen in.
Dia, what are you saying?
Informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to.
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars.
Dia.
You don't know as much as I do. Need me to.
I knew it.
Dia, what are you doing?
Dia? Why would you?
Dia. Isak, what are you doing? Stupid kid.
Huh? Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
This complicates things.
I know, Isak.
You've betrayed Aru village?
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
Oh.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Ramon.
How dare you, Starboy.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Yeah, bestie.
Shut it, Paimon.
Oh!
Whichever side you pick,
Someone had to say it.
deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting the Scarlet King.
Someone had to say it, chat.
Lord of old returns to this land. We will have a new beginning.
Face the facts, Rahman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of the Scarlet King. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, my soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring the Scarlet King back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Yes.
Bruh.
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the academia. With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Samiel.
Mm-hmm. He took the scholars.
The academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against the academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
They look more like pawns of the academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord
Scarlet King simps.
say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed the Scarlet King.
Bro.
We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the academia?
Huh? Them?
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage. These scholars were exiled from the academia. I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Wait, you can't be serious.
Ayo?
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Pretty sure he can take them all.
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the academia.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in the Scarlet King, and the same applies to the academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the academia's way of doing things?
True.
You academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite. Just
Wow.
the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
Can I beat him up now?
So fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
Good. Rahman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
Ayo?
Come on, Rahman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane.
With my right arm?
What if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
Bro.
Don't listen to him! He's not more difficult.
That's fine.
Are you crazy?
She gonna cut her arm off?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Rahman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
What?
No!
Yo, Isaac, you should have stayed home, buddy.
Think of something!
You should have stayed home, Isaac.
Have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it.
Dia, what are you doing? Yo, she crazy. Traveler's face.
Stop.
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers.
Traveler is flabbergasted.
Kin to pieces.
Yo, Dia is too thug.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
Why's it always gotta be noon? Damn. Yo, Dia a thug. That just makes me want her even more, chat. It has indeed. 7 minutes, actually.
Counting on him not going through with it.
That was crazy! Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Yeah, bro.
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
Fight one-handed?
More than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from. Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened.
Yeah, Isaac, you should have.
I should have trusted you.
You should have stayed home.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Hey, yo.
Are you serious?
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
Because he is. It's all hide them. That's just how he is. Just stating facts.
Let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Oh man. Preparation for tomorrow's hostage exchange. But what are the chances of success? What are the stakes? There's no way of knowing. Alright guys, wait until the following morning. Okay, okay. Yo, Bree, what up, Bree? I saw those fingers crossed. Hey, yo, what? Alright. Gather at the entrance to the village, chat. I think we're coming closer to the end of this Archon Quest. We'll see.
You're all here so early.
Well, yeah, Paimon, this is when we're this is when we're meeting.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come?
No, leave Isak home. I don't want Isak with us.
Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Chat, Isak's annoying.
Let's go then.
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday. No more of that today, understood?
Hey, yo.
Be very upset with you.
Ooh, very upset with you. Dia, I would never be upset with you, Dia. I would treat you better than her. Forget about Candace, Dia. It's you and me against the world. We need to play Smite soon. Hey, yo. I haven't played Smite in a minute. All right. Ooh, what is this? A little boosty boosty. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I can get used to that. This thing is so epic, chat. This thing is so epic. What is this? Why is it shiny? No, hey, I'm trying to investigate the shiny thing. Man, do I have to slay you all?
Gotcha.
Investigate. I thought the raw meat came from me investigating it. I was very confused. Nothing. Whatever, I don't have time for this. I have things to do. People to see. Okay. We're gonna investigate things. We'll come back. We have so much exploration in the desert to do, but I am not gonna be distracted right now. A scarab? Okay, I got a little distracted there, chat, but it was for a scarab, which I feel like is a good purpose. Hey, Kier, what's going on? Hello, how are you? Welcome on into the dojo. We're glad to have you here. We are just finishing up the final part of the Archon Quest here. Excited for the conclusion that we have thus far. Kira, I can call you Kira indeed. Kira, who's your Genshin main? You know, we're excited to see the conclusion thus far. So, because we got to get caught up for 3.2 so we can see the actual conclusion. Know what I mean? Chat, I'm not going to get distracted except for Dendroculus and Scarabs, okay? Don't worry, no distractions. Maybe for Dendroculus. Definitely for Scarabs. Don't worry about it though. Other than that, we're steadfast in our goals. You main Aloy? Yo, an Aloy main? Bruh.
Take it easy.
I didn't know you existed. I main Yoimiya. Yoimiya and Yelan. I love them both so much. You're like a unicorn. Bruh, let me in. Bruh. I gotta do some fancy shit. All right, we'll come back. We come back to these. R5 Polar Star on her. Yo, let's go. I have an R1 Polar Star on my child. All right. Here we go, chat. Let's see what's going on. Yo, it's a standoff.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
Paimon! Chat, if anyone dies today, Paimon's fault.
Is everything ready?
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
Yeah, they brought one. One dude.
Bring him over.
Grandpa!
Yo, what happened to you staying at a safe distance, Isak?
Raman,
Back off.
I thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
It's a one.
Dang, Kira.
Sounds fair, don't you think?
No.
Well, let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
This man, chat.
You stay right there.
Up, yep. Dia, beat him up. Oh, do I get to beat him up? Apparently not. Do I get to see Dia fight? Yes! Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, hey yo, why Raman? Why not me, chat? Why not me?
You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
Oh? What? What just happened? Yo, I'm doing great, Bree. How are you? My mind is melted right now, y'all. D is okay. Everything's okay, Chad. D is okay. Bruh.
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance. The sand dune collapsed. I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us.
Thanks, Grandpa.
With Dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
No doubt, no doubt. You finally believe me, Sino.
The present one.
Mm-hmm.
Grandpa? Oh no, he's getting confused again.
Oh no, Grandpa.
Look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
Apparently.
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures.
Aha.
The symbols on the gate belong to the Scarlet King civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise the Scarlet King!
Oh, shut up, Ramen.
Doing here? And his men too?
Oh, they collapsed with us, Paimon.
Fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Bro.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Of course you do, I'll hide them. Of course you do.
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of the Scarlet King's civilization appear.
Curious indeed.
They're vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say. New discoveries are always worth investigating.
Okay.
Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
I'll just let them lay here. The Scarlet King will take care of his people.
Bro's a shitty leader.
I'm going inside.
Yeah, I don't need to worry about it. The Scarlet King's got this. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Alright, let's go into these mysterious ruins, chat. Yo, it's a good thing I left off where I did last time. Because I feel like if I didn't, I never would have, like, stopped streaming. And I just would have stayed up all night. Because this is so good. Oh, yo. It's a domain? Alright, we need to have a good team, chat. Who are we gonna bring? Let's bring Yai. I wish I had Sino leveled up more because I'd bring him.
What would you do without me?
Let's bring Ayaka.
I await your instruction.
And let's bring Zhongli. We're in the desert surrounded by sand. I feel like the Geo Archon is a solid choice to help us protected by all of this earth, chat. Let's see. Whoa. This is so cool. Yeah. What the heck?
This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
Interesting.
And there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Such a big contrast from the desert. What the heck?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you. That's who he's talking about.
Another Raman here?
Mm-hmm. Do you see another Raman here?
What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want. But there's something I'd like to draw your attention to.
Oh?
While this structure is clearly left over from the Scarlet King civilization, The energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
True. It's true. It's true, buddy.
It's not like I have a vision.
It's not like I have a vision.
Think of this as an academic journey.
It does seem kind of...
I'm on a little defensive, chat.
If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Alright. Well, we're gonna have to explore the whole area, chat. Just like Dia said. And you know, if Dia tells you to do it, you better flip and do it, chat. Because, Dia knows all. Okay? Dia knows everything. We listen to Dia. If Dia has 1 million followers, I am one of them. If Dia has 100 followers, I am one of them. If Dia has 12 followers, I am one of them. If Dia has 1 follower, it is me. If Dia has no followers, then I am dead. Chat. Dia for life. Lurk away, Asteroids. Lurk away. Thank you for the lurk. What is this? Look up at the hall as immortal and listen to King Deshret's holy guidance. Okay. I'm just gonna keep rotating them so they all glow. I think that's probably a good tactic. Hey, look, it worked. My tactic was correct, chat. Is this an elevator? Yes, it is. All right, before I go on the elevator, though, we got to explore. We're going to make sure we're not missing anything. Do I have any chests hidden around here? I cannot miss a chest. No? Okay. I think we're good. I think we're chilling. Let's go on the elevator. Oh, we're going down? Chat, I don't know how I feel about descending further into the bowels of this place. I'm a little scared. Oh, wait. Why did I send it away? Oh, no. It's okay. I didn't need that elevator anyway. Don't worry about it. I gotta give myself no way out, chat. Oh, gosh. Little dendro mushroom boys. How could you? It's okay. Good thing we have you and Mia, chat. Oh, yeah. Done. Easy. Easy clap. So are there just like a bunch of little mushrooms around here because this is all Dendro Archoned up? I assume yes.
Order guide you.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do that to you. How you like that, goldfish of doom? I don't know why it told. I mean, why did it say I had to bring a cryo? That's my question. Maybe that will be revealed to me later. I always just, like, even if I don't typically run that team, I feel like I try to bring their characters, especially the domains, because sometimes they'll put, like, elemental monuments of those elements, you know, that you have to use, so. We'll see. It does feel sad not to use Yelan and Yoimiya together. Things die so much slower. Yo, what's in here? What is through here? Ooh, another elevator room? Okay, okay. What? 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 Ah! There's a chest there. Bro, give me the chest. No, wait. Can I make more walls move? No. That wall opened up though. Okay. Now that one opened. This one. Wait, give me that chest. Thank you. Okay, okay, okay. Some maze in here. Whoa, that one just disappeared? Oh, what's this? An apple and some cabbage? Really? That's the best you got? Come on.
Right here. Emerge.
I expected more than an apple and some cabbage. Okay. Now that that's done, I can activate the elevator there, but I want to see what else is up here. Hey there. Is that the Scarlet King? Because that straight up looks like... I don't know who that looks like. Looks like an Egyptian god for sure, though. Wonder if we get to see like a cutscene or something of the Scarlet King. That'd be sweet. Activate the elevator. Here we go. Now we're going back up. Okay, so we went down. We went over. Now we're going back up. Does it feel like we went higher than we were last time? Maybe.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Let's see what Yae Miko's got to say to them.
Dear me. Fire hazard.
Wow, excuse you. I don't appreciate this. I do appreciate Yoimiya though being like an absolute flippin' champion though, chat. You know what I mean? Like even her physical damage, pretty solid on those crits.
Quake!
My apologies.
Alright, you in particular, sir, goodbye. Yeah, you're gonna go bye-bye. Let's go ahead and grab that shield. Alright. Oh, there's something over here. Hello. A mysterious message. After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will ascend to the ground, get to the top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, moral shall not pass, or whatever, just made up by the priest to hoodwink us. I leave this method here in hopes of the people with King Deshret who shall travel here in the future. Okay, so it said that it descends to the ground. The elevator descends to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Like that. Oh wait, and then I have to be in there. I see what it is. Okay, okay. I get it now, chat. I have to push the button from up there. Big brain. Brain so large. All right, so we get out here. Goodbye. We're gonna descend. And then can I just push it right away and have it come right back up? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. So let's have it go down. And then back up. Hop on that. And up we go. Oh, look at that. Y'all thought you could trick me? Y'all thought you could pull one over on me? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Obviously not. Oh my goodness gracious. You guys are a little angry. Let's just calm down. All right, friend? Chiba Liba. Come on, Yae. You show them what's up. You take them out. They were mean to me. Thank you. More of these. More of these. All right. Make sure we're not going to miss anything. That looks like a doorway. No door. Interesting. I'm assuming it's going to open that. Now, I'm going to turn these off apparently. Don't know why, but they told me to. I can't rotate these. Oh, that one lit up. That one's turning by itself? WTF? Wait, if I start this up, okay, that one rotates. Turn that off. Let's see. Hey, Starboy, what up? How you doing? Oh, now the elevator is going to go up even higher? Chat, can we ascend further? Can we further ascend? Okay, can't go that way. Must ascend further. No! Why are we descending? What's going on here? Oh, descending further. I see now. What is this tree? Whoa, what?
A sight to see. The Scarlet King's splendor surrounds us.
This elevator doesn't just go up, down. This elevator goes side, side?
Different than what I expected.
Oh? Wait, did that just close? That wall just closed?
Divine providence of the Scarlet King.
What is going on? Whoa! What is happening? This is not a normal elevator. What is that? It looks like the entrance to the Spiral Abyss. Spiral Abyss Part 2? Oh. That looks like Irminsul, kind of. Is that Irminsul? I think it's Irminsul. Kind of looks like Irminsul.
It's getting brighter. Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Is this the Scarlet King right here, bro?
Wait.
Oh, I'm waiting.
What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
It looks like a tomb.
These are Scarlet King runes.
Oh.
Left something behind.
Oh.
Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
Woohoo! Nightmare King 459. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the dojo. Oh, deep bows.
What does it say?
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala.
Oh.
His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
Priest.
Read ancient Scarlet King script?
Dude, you're a follower of the Scarlet King and you can't?
Needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated.
Yeah, it's too concentrated.
Life. Is it trying to tell us something?
Hmm.
Is this it?
Analyzing.
Oh? What?
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains. Excellent. There's a device from the Scarlet King's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Okay.
Sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself.
Did you all see that his eye is totally normal underneath his eye patch? Bro's got two normal eyes, just wears an eye patch to be edgy?
You'll understand after watching it.
Bro, he had a totally normal eye under that eye patch. Excuse me, sir. Mm-hmm. He's a fraud.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world.
Oh?
The Scarlet King brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague.
What?
People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor.
The Scarlet King is responsible for Elazar?
Deathly silence remained.
And the Withering?
For greater Lord Ruka Devata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village.
What?
Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world.
Bro?
In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself.
Scarlet King sacrificed himself.
Since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end.
Does that look like Sino? That looks like Sino.
As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping the Scarlet King to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata is Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death.
Bro, they're the same?
Sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep.
Excuse you?
Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
Bro! Lesser Lord Kusanagi is Greater Lord Rukadavata!
The priest's memories.
What?
No, impossible.
See, look, you can see his eye under that eye patch, chat. He's a lighter.
So the former Dendro Archon and the Scarlet King were never enemies at all.
Never enemies at all, Sino.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Clearly what?
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Yeah, just like Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Wait. Greater Lord Rukadavata came to the rescue of King Deshret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much. Two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that the gods stuck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt the Scarlet King's technology. You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before.
Bruh.
The surviving followers of the Scarlet King all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes.
Yes.
We refused to believe any of the rumors.
Very close-minded of you.
The Scarlet King's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Rukadavata's doing. We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans.
Bro.
Feuding. Double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
How dare you?
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
Yes.
Ramon, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, Dia, you tell him.
Dia, tell me. My Aramites and I. What are we even fighting for?
Nothing strange. Any believer the truth he just had was difficult to accept.
I'll live.
See, look, normal eye under that eye patch. Normal eye.
Stay here forever.
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of...
Hard denial. Ain't no sympathy for the Dendro Archon.
But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
Bro.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
Noted.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers.
Yeah, bud.
We'll share our other resources with you too.
Thanks, bro.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
Fact.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in the Scarlet King. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for the better. We can fight the sages now.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
Nah, take his left arm. Yeah. Take that left arm.
Have a proper meal and a nice long sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow.
Sino's still sitting here looking. Yeah, Sino, you're wearing the same stuff as the priest was, so... I mean, Sino.
Yelling.
Sign, are you the priest of the Scarlet King? When the dark sun passes. Slay out. Let's see if there's anything over here. Yo, I swear this tree looks like Irminsul. Huh? Nothing exciting. Can you climb this, please? Apparently not. I cannot climb. Alright. What's over here, though? Probably nothing. What? You can't climb in this domain, chat. Tifa. Also, I'm so slow without my Yelan. Whatever shall I do? I mean, again, I assume there's nothing over here. This is just like piles of rubble and stuff. But you have to check, chat, because what if? What if they hit a super secret chest with 10 wishes in it? I don't know. That ain't gonna happen. Oreoverse not that generous. Rip. Go to the Aromite's hideout. Oh look, it's right there. I have not been there yet. I guess I go here. And we go explore further south. Frozen beings cannot move. Make effective use of this fact to conquer the most formidable of opponents with ease. Oh. Yo, why my team changed though? I mean, I know I changed it for the domain, but usually... Does it stay after you change it for a domain, chat? Bro.
Sounds good to me.
Thought when you went into a domain like that, you just changed for the domain.
I won't hold you back.
Tifa? Alright. Yaha! Hey, buddy.
Quietly now.
Oh, sorry there, little buddy. Hi, little buddies. Soup, soup, soup.
Gotcha.
Ooh, yikes. Ever since the chasm chat, I just feel bad when I'm killing Hilichurls now. Like, they're just vibing through life. Poor little guys. You know what I don't feel bad killing? These goddamn scorpions. Get out of my life. And they just drop raw meat. I don't know how I feel about eating scorpion meat. Just saying.
Take it easy.
Oh, hey. There's a part of the event here. We're going to go ahead and bypass that, and we'll come back to it in a second. But there is a Dendroculus. We'll get the Future Star after the quest.
Blinding sunlight is such a pain.
Yeah, this blinding sunlight is such a pain. Alright, we are going to grab this waypoint there real fast. Okay. So Kusanali is Rugadavada. Rugadavada is Kusanali. How do you guys feel about this revelation? My brain is just melted. Rugadavada didn't die and then Kusanali took their place. Rugadavada used all of their power to save the people of the desert. And in doing so, became Lesser Lord Kusanali. Yeah, she lost all of her power and memory. And height. Which is obviously direct correlation to an Archon's strength. And now she's small. I'm a future star and a pro gamer. Yo, Natty, thank you so much. Oh, random event. Tonight's Haley Churl menu. What's up, buddy?
Time for a light show.
Wait, does this guy count as a Haley Churl? No, right? Are they counting him? Okay, I was gonna say. They can't be counting that little boy as a Haley Churl. I'm just expecting to fight the Eremites over here, but no, they're our buddies now, right? At least these Eremites are. We buds, we buds.
Rahman, we're here.
Yeah, no duh, dear.
Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention.
Yeah, man, you're not so bad.
We can both agree you went to hell and back for it.
True.
But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Well, thanks, Rahman.
Perpetrators.
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
Oh? Bring me to them.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Hey there, buds.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Watch out. Not only is it the scribe, but it's also the Mahamatra.
That's right.
Ooh.
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
You done messed up.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
You done messed up.
We were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
Oh, Morgie. Oh, Judar.
He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
Yes.
I could do worse.
Please have
Hey, yo. Don't have mercy.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
Bruh.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
They infuse it into the Balladeer.
We don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a question?
My guest.
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
How did you know? There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
But she is.
And then, someone from the Fatui showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities.
Bro, why you trusting the doctor?
Previously expelled from the Academia.
Mm-mm.
The sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed.
Why you trusting the Fatui?
Do you wish to create a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet.
A humanoid puppet.
They harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Bruh.
With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency,
They were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core.
Divine core?
They decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain
What?
Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
Don't think that's true. But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. It will be the Balladeer.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about what their god is.
Nope.
It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters.
Oh, but I don't want the Balladeer as a god. Sounds terrible.
Omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom. This is but a form of phototaxis.
So basically, the scholars are just plants.
The god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Okay.
What does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you?
Yeah, right?
Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
Exactly.
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god. When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation, they found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away. Not to mention,
I don't like the sages more and more every single time we hear anything about them.
This entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom. Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
It's terrible.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty. Yeah, this is messed up, y'all.
Keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Rahman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Yeah,
sure.
Come with us. I'll introduce you to Candace. You're not gonna like her. She gonna beat you up. Same energy as my boss is younger than me. Yo, it is, right? Oh, this god of wisdom doesn't know everything? Nah, we don't like her. We know better than the gods. Okay, bestie. Okay, bestie. Sure you do.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
Nahida's banner needs to be here. No!
You're so heavy.
I need to give her a home! It's hard to not feel weighed down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusanali has done for her people, the Academia has abandoned her. Ugh. She's protected, never realized. Such a small and childlike god in the world.
Stop spacing out.
Bro, I'm having an internal monologue right now.
Nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Oh,
all right.
I can go fetch some snacks.
Ooh, snack.
Oh, Paimon's so coming with you.
Candace, you a snack. Yo, go get Dia for me. She a snack.
Thanks, traveler.
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I want to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had my reasons. All right, I'll hide them. Dia's expression was relaxed, as if her mood hasn't been affected by the heavy conversation at all. Sino has a firm and solemn expression on his face. It looks like he's made up his mind about something. Core of his beliefs. Alhaitham also turns towards the crowd. He wants to listen too. After that, the whole story comes out. All the experiences, feelings, and secrets are shared freely with everyone. From today on, everyone will fight for the same goal.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
Whirlwind of a story. I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
Hey, Steven, what's going on?
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I had anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Yeah.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Yes, Candace.
The sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
I will do my utmost, Sino.
Let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It always works out. And now we wait for 3.2 and the exciting conclusion to the Archon Quest. Almost time to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Defeat the Balladeer. Next time on Genshin Impact.